So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm like, how the like if I'm thinking about a gym, right? Like if I'm thinking about a gym, if I think about the things that are like consumable that get used on a daily basis and things that I would have to order and for my inventory, I would think that it would consist of like soap for the soap dispensers, right? It would be paper towels, it would be the cleaning solution. What else? What else do you regularly have to buy and keep on deck, whatever, right? Paper towels, the cleaning solution, like the disinfecting solution, and then maybe yeah, soap for soap dispensers, toilet paper for the bathrooms, whatever. What else? Nothing else, whatever. So why does it seem like it's so difficult? Why does it seem like it's so difficult for this establishment to keep that stuff on deck? Because to me, you can never order too much of it. You can never order too much paper towels because people are going to use it, whatever. But also, what is my money at my membership? What is that paying for, right? It's not paying for like I know these people ain't making a ton of money, whatever. So I know it ain't paying salaries. So like, why isn't that going towards the supplies? Do you know how many people probably subscribe to this particular Crunch Fitness, right? Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people that subscribe that don't even go? So they basically getting free money, like because they getting people that aren't even using the facilities, right? And they pay every single month because it just comes out every month. Where is this money going, right? What are y'all doing with it, whatever? So and I, it's a struggle, man. Like I'm like again, I'm in there every day. I'm showering there every day, and I'm just thinking like, bro, like I want better services. Like they have an elliptical machine where the arm has been broken for years, right? Like so when equipment breaks, they don't be fixing it. When they run out of consumable supplies, they don't be replenishing, whatever, right? So this is what I'm thinking, right? So like, and this is my toxic trait sometimes. Like if I'm not getting a service that I think I deserve, or if I'm not getting a product that I think I deserve, you know what I do? I don't go to the manager. I'm not writing a letter to the company. I'm gonna put this out and maybe I might tag y'all a little bit and maybe we get some things done. Cause I don't know who owns this establishment, but it's getting annoying. You know what I'm saying? However, because and I go there out of convenience. I go there out of convenience. That's the only reason I go there. I go there because it's like boom, it works. But we could change that. We could make some different arrangements. I mean, if we got to. But my toxic trait is, you know what I think of? I think of like, yo, instead of calling the manager, I'd be like, yo, how much do it cost to franchise one of these things, man? Like, cause shit, man, I can make a killing. I can make mad money if I open up my own Crunch Fitness. You know what I'm saying, bro? So looked up like how much does it cost to franchise Crunch Fitness? Bro, it costs like it could cost like on the low end, which this would be the littlest Crunch Fitness I've ever seen, probably. But like on the low end, it's like 900,000. On the high end, it's like up to like $3.5 million. So needless to say, I ain't getting no crunch anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving my career and going to run a crunch. But I feel yeah, they have to be making mad money because they not using it for the facilities. You know what I'm saying? But that's my rant. That's something that only I care about. But what come on, tell me, what gym do you go to and like what is your experience at this gym? Here's the thing. I used to be a loyal Planet Fitness person. People used to clown Planet Fitness, right? And they'd be like, "Nah, yo, you don't even get no like they ain't even got everything there." So I got onto Crunch. Crunch was convenient when my son was little because they had like the little pseudo daycare that you could pay like $5 extra a month, and then like basically it's just like a waiting area for your kids to be in there. So like that was like clutch, whatever. And I sipped the Kool-Aid and I switched, whatever. And now, but I'm looking back, I'm like, yo, Planet Fitness don't never run out of paper towels. I ain't never been to a Planet Fitness where I even had to worry about that. When I go to Crunch Fitness, especially the one in Lancaster, PA, I'm always thinking like, damn, bro, like what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so when I went this morning, I made sure I brought my own microfiber cloth so I could wipe stuff down. if that's the policy, if that's what you want to do, then fine. But one thing I noticed too, people do not spray stuff down. Like people spray down like the equipment, like the machines. I see people spray that stuff down. I ain't never seen not one person spray down a mat. I'm the only person in the world I think that sprays and tries to wipe off the mat. You know what I mean? I don't know why people don't do it, but it's trifling. And when I think about it, like there's mad germs in this place. That's probably how I got sick in the first place.